Collective, welcome to Intuitive Goddess Tarot 911. I am Jenny. Welcome in or welcome back. So we are going to do a Mercury and retrograde reading. I warned my friends and coworkers today, as I do, that we went into retrograde on the 9th, so you shouldn't make any major decisions. There's going to be issues in communication, text messages, emails, all kinds of stuff that makes life so much fun. So just be mindful of that if you're jumping to conclusions about a text message you got or something didn't seem right in an IM or an email. Just take it with a grain of salt, because retrograde is real, people, and it messes with people's heads. So that being said, welcome in. So these readings are timeless. So whenever you're seeing this, it's for you. And this is a general reading. So if it resonates, great. If it doesn't, then it's probably not for you. And that's okay. So I'm just hoping you just come on here just to listen to me talk. Just kidding. All right. So we're going to start this off a little differently. So I did get some downloads today, and I think it's because Mercury is in retrograde, honestly. So thinking of the past was one. Pressure makes diamonds. So if you are feeling particularly pressured lately, I don't know if it's your job, if it's, your romantic situation, if it's, whatever situation you're looking at, if you are honestly feeling pressure, then you're going to turn into a diamond. So just keep going. Don't let it beat you. The other thing was learning to grow and being yourself. So if we're not ourselves, we don't attract like authentic people that are like us. So it makes it very difficult for the right people to come and find us. So always be yourself, unless you can be Batman, and then be Batman. Just kidding. All right. And then the other thing I got was, and this is probably related to retrograde, is take the current issue you are focused on off its pedestal. It doesn't deserve that much attention. So if you're thinking about something right now that is really just driving you absolutely insane, it could be an issue with the communication with somebody. It could be, that you're going to make a huge decision about something. Whatever it is, stop giving it your attention. Try to sit back, breathe, focus on your energy, focus how you are feeling physically. We don't want situations to affect us physically. Obviously it can, it's not always unavoidable. So there are situations where it's just going to happen, but you have control over how you respond to situations. So just keep that in mind, food for thought. So this is all the stuff I got. I hope it's got to be for somebody, otherwise I wouldn't be saying it. So let's get into your reading. So let's see what we need to know about what is happening in the Mercury in retrograde. So I think we're going to use my deck again. This thing is giant, so it's like hard to shuffle, but in recent readings it just tries to fly out of the deck. So let's see what we can get for you. See what you need to know on this fabulous Tuesday. Holy angels, holy spirits, what does the collective need to know about what is coming up? Use your third eye to guide you. Definitely. I wholeheartedly agree with that. If you are feeling something intuitively and you're not, how do I say this? You're not in your fight or flight, what do they call it? Fawn or freeze. You're not in those modes. then I'm sure you can trust your intuition. You don't want to trust it if it's coming from a place of anxiety. But that being said, you want to trust your third eye. People are trying to compete with you. Let them. Yes. People may have you in this silent competition that you don't even know you're in. Which is really interesting because for me, and I used to compete. I'm not going to say that I didn't. I do not do that anymore. I don't have to be the person with the best house. I don't have to be the person with the best car. I don't have to be the best nurse. I don't have to be the best tarot reader. I don't have to be any of those things. I'm not in competition with anybody. I want everyone to win. I wish the whole world would just be at peace. And I know that's a naive statement, but that's just who I am. So let these people compete with you. There's absolutely nothing you can do about it. And it's funny that they'll put you in these silent competitions and then, you know, you're like wondering why they're doing that. And especially as women, okay? I'm going to get on my high horse about this. Women, we should be building each other up. We should be supporting each other's decisions. You know, if you got to go drag a body in the backyard, do it. I'm not condoning violence, but I'm just saying, if your best friend needs you, they need you, and they need you to be there and be supportive and, you know, drive the getaway car when they're leaving their wedding. I mean, that's all I'm saying. So we got practice gratitude, prying eyes are around you, and sage, clear your energy. Yes. Okay. So you could have someone watching you. Who cares? Let them watch. I mean, as long as it's not like a murderer, a stalker, a psycho or something. I mean, let people watch you. You're being your authentic self. Let them see it. Maybe they'll like you more. I don't know. I don't have the answers. But, okay. We are going to go to this deck. I don't usually use it, but I am being called to. It's called the Gateway of Light Activation Oracle Guidebook. And we'll pull some tarot. I don't know why, but since I've become a reader, I do use tarot, but it tends to be like a last thing. I'm not one of those tarot readers that does it first, and I'm okay with that. And if you're here, you must be too. So let's move along and see what we can figure out. So what does the collective need to know about using their third eye? Holy Grail. Inner discovery, finding sacredness. You are what you seek. Yes. Be the change. Who said that? Gandhi? Yes, I totally agree with that. Change starts on the inside. And, you know, before you can love anybody else, be in a great relationship, friendships, you know, you have to be being your authentic self, and you have to know that when you need something, you can trust yourself. That is the most important thing. All right. So if your people are trying to compete with you, we got heart chakra opening, unlocking generosity. Okay. So to me, that is just saying that by you being your authentic self, you coming through who you are, you being the generous, kind human being that you are, it's probably going to open up the heart chakras of other people. Maybe they need that. I know some people that need that. Practicing gratitude. Crystal skull wisdom. Clarity, divine healing, high vibrational energy. Yes. The more grateful you are, the higher your vibration is going to be. So, you know, even if it's something simple like today I woke up and I have clean water. I have a shower that works. I particularly have a new window in my office that is changing my whole worldview. I get to look at birds every day. I get to see cars go by. I actually get to see what is going on in the world, and that's thanks to my friend who put the window in. But, you know, there are lots of things to be grateful for. I mean, the fact that we can afford our groceries. We have cars that work. Our kids are healthy. There's so many things. I mean, I could go off on a soapbox about it, so don't get me started. All right. Prying eyes are around you. So it says, transcendent ascension, you are rising up. Maybe you're going through a glow up. When that happened to me last year, I had a lot of eyes on me. A lot. And it's disconcerting sometimes, but that's all, again, part of being your authentic self. If you're showing up, you're being who you are, people like you, that's all you need. All right, so under Sage, clear your energy, we got interconnectedness, synchronicity, and goddessence. All right, we may have to look that one up because I'm not getting the message, Spirit. So I don't know how difficult it is to look up things in this book. I've never done it, as you can hear by the cracking. Let's see, Divine Matrix. Let's see if we can find this. Hopefully this will be easy. And if I didn't say it, I hope you guys are doing amazing this evening. Divine Matrix 64. Okay. So that wasn't too bad or too painful. It's more painful getting to the page. All right. Okay. So let's see here. You are in alignment with the oneness of life and the inner workings of the universe. You are part of something great. This means that your greatness is expressing itself. Not one thing in your life has happened by chance. Even when you felt that things have been against you, a process has been unfolding, helping you understand your connectedness to all things. So there's no need to feel insignificant or lonely. It's also important to remember that the universe is always working in your favor and for your highest good. You may have felt loss, but know that nothing is ever lost, for we're all held in the heart of Source, and love is our connection to all things. Okay. All right, I like that a lot. So this just means that by being you, I feel like that your greatness is expressing itself to others. So that is very nice. I like that a lot. All right, let's keep going. So I think we're going to use the Witching Hour deck, and then we'll go to tarot. So let's see what is happening. So what else does the collective need to know about what is going on here? Because they are what they seek. They're on a path of inner discovery. They're using their third eye. So what about that, Spirit? Secrets. I hate it when comes out, to be honest. All right. That's not helpful. Let's keep going. Deep bonds. Familiar. So this to me says that someone could try to be competing with you that is part of your family. Could be a sister, could be a mother. That's really unhealthy. Could be a coworker, could be a neighbor. I mean, I don't know. Transformation, feeding crows. I love crows. I really do. I can't say it enough. So I'm giving appreciation for crows, which I can see out my new window now. So which is great. All right. So you're transforming, and this has to do with your divine healing and you raising your vibration, which is beautiful. All right. What else about this? About the transcending, you rising up, and people watching. Oops. Heal yourself first. Okay, I agree. Take the first step. Spirit. Soul family. Okay. So part of your transcension is for you to do your shadow work. Look at all those little corners, little crevices about yourself that you don't like. And accept those parts of you. Forgive yourself for those things that have happened. And then take the first step. We're going to look that up because I don't know if that means you're physically taking a step. I mean, coven, soul family. I know what that means because I have a coven myself. And they are some bad bitches. So let's see what this card means. Oh, hold on. Never mind. Don't pay attention. All right. So every living thing on the planet and every celestial body within the universe has an innate knowledge of what to do. You see this intelligence within a flower, telling it to bloom. It's within animals who migrate, telling them to seek warmer weather. It's within the planets to circle the sun in perfect synchronization. Synchronization. Oh my God, I can't talk. Synchronization. There. And it's within you too. Your body knows when you walk and how to develop. Your mind knows how to learn things such as speech. And your heart instinctively knows how to bond with other beings. Your intelligence is guiding you with the same wisdom that guides your intuition and tells you how to overcome obstacles and the path that leads to great fulfillment. Okay. So I feel like intuitively, if you're watching this, you know what this is talking about. I don't know what it's talking about. So it's talking about you taking the first step, I would assume, towards something that is going to bring harmony to yourself. And maybe your coven, your group of besties is going to help you with that. All right. Let's get more cards and then we'll get tarot. So, Sage. Interconnectedness, synchronicity. Low vibration. So, and I could get on my soapbox about this too, but I typically only like to be in the presence of people who are high vibrational. If I am in the presence of people that are low vibrational for too long, I feel like I lose IQ points, to be honest. So it's almost like losing pieces of my high vibration. It's like lowering them on me. So, yes, definitely do that. Um, get yourself some sage, clear your energy, and then let's pull from this deck, and then we will pull tarot. So, these secrets, are these inner secrets? Is this inner knowing? I mean, what is this part of the third eye? Like, what is going on here? So it's the Hermit card. It says, take time for contemplation to retreat and go within. Be a beacon for others on their path to spiritual enlightenment. Okay. So maybe you're dealing with, I mean, not maybe, it's for sure. You're dealing with some people who are low vibrational. So, in that case, I mean, I guess there's time for you to take time out to meditate. What else about the secrets, though, Spirit? Five of Earth. Manatee. Focusing upon the negative and worrying about money or your career can block your progress. Because your trust and faith are at a low point right now, it is not the best time to start your own business or become self-employed. Okay. So you're worrying about things. That can lower your vibration too, I think. So trust the universe. It has you. Look how far you've made it so far. I mean, honestly, through this life, I mean, we all go through challenges. Some more than others, but we're all here. We're all upright. We're above ground. We're breathing. So the cow. Oh my God, this came out the other day. This is so cute. So in regards to this person that's competing with you, it says the planning, resources, and efforts you invested into your dream will reap great rewards. In the meantime, have patience and meditate on your steps. So maybe you're succeeding, and that's why this person is, competing with you. All right. So for practicing gratitude, it says you may receive a promotion, be chosen for a scholarship, or find that you are singled out for special recognition. You've done an amazing job and you deserve all the attention. Yeah, you're getting some attention. So that's what this is. So get the attention with gratitude. Be grateful for being recognized for your hard work and keep it moving. All right, as far as these prying eyes, we got sadness is part of life, but you don't have to endure it alone. You may need a little time to heal, but once you work your way through the emotions, you'll be stronger than before. You're about to take a big leap forward in your life. Worry will be replaced with optimism, fear with hope, and joy is coming home to roost. Okay. And then you got the end of a career path, project, or relationship brings feelings of mixed joy, sadness, relief, and disappointment. Put aside your fears about these changes and trust that a brighter future awaits. Yeah, so you're going through some sort of transition. Maybe because you opened your third eye. I don't know. But the way you're looking, it looks like you had a glow up and people are not happy about that. Which some people never are, right? So it's whatever. All right, let's pull some tarot to see if we can figure out who these negative Nellies are. All right, so what does the collective need to know about what is happening with this negative person who is watching them and competing with them. What does the collective need to know? 5 of Swords. So this person's a bully. Why does this always have to come out? Why do there have to be so many bullies? I don't understand. Okay. So, how is the collective expected to deal with this? King of Wands. You are expected to be a leader. Be an inspiration for others. Be a mentor. Okay, I like that. What else about this person? King of Cups. I always get the eek when I look at this card. I don't know why. This person is supposed to be caring, tolerant, and kind, and have good emotional control. I don't know. What about that? Strength. Okay. So it looks like you are dealing with a male, possibly someone who is gentle, caring, and kind. But Spirit, why is this negative? Queen of Cups. Because you're loving, you're intuitive, and you could already, I don't know, it's like read the room, right? So it could be this person, because you are a healer. Maybe they're coming across to, what's the word? Too business-like. I mean, the King of Cups is not typically like that. But for some reason, I'm looking at diplomatic, and that is sticking out. So, what else about this King of Cups? He's a hard worker, meticulous. Okay, so what is going to be the outcome? Restriction, indecision, confusion, confinement. They feel trapped, but it's a self-trapping. Oh my gosh, we need more information. More. I don't know. I feel like I'm not going to be able to get that. All right. Okay. All right. Why is this King of Cups person, are they the person that is in competition with the collective? There's someone you've chased. There's someone that you wanted. Someone that you wanted to be in a relationship with. What about that? Sword in the Rose, clarity and truth. So you're finding out about this? This still is like not making a whole lot of sense to me, I gotta be honest. So you're out being with friends, you could be single, and this King of Cups, let me just look at one thing here. In certain situations that I have come across, there are people that you are in a relationship with that want to compete. I don't know why. You're supposed to be each other's partners, but I feel like this is the situation that this person wants to compete with you. Why though? I am getting the energy that this person is a traditional person. They may want to marry you. And I feel like they feel like you should submit to your feminine role and be who you're supposed to be. Jesus. All right. What is the collective? Where is the collective on this? You're healing your heart. You are getting through this. Okay, so why is this coming out today? Because this is kind of ridiculous. Because you're going to be getting a surprise. You may be finding out that this person, who's in silent competition with you, by the way, because they haven't told you they're in competition with you, but you may find out that this person has feelings for you. All right. This is weird. All right. Spirit, is this the person, this King of Cups, is this the person who has been watching the collective? Yes. Because you are shining like a freaking star right now. Your healing energy, your peace is just radiating off you. So that to me says yes. All right. One more card and then we're going to get an advice card and we're going to call this a day because this took a long time to get here. So, all right, this card was going to fly out. 7 of Cups. So this is my card of daydreaming, choices, fantasies, illusions, opportunity. There's also 2 swans on here, which swans mate for life. So maybe this person spends a lot of time thinking about you. Okay. We are going to get an advice card. Now that we know that this person, whoever they are, has an unhealthy competition. I mean, maybe it's a healthy competition. I don't know. I feel like if you're competing in a relationship, how healthy can it be? That's all I'm going to say. All right. Let's get an advice card for you. Let's see what we get. This is like taking the long way around the tree. All right. What does the collective need to know as far as advice when dealing with this person who is very strange? Humpback whale. Sing healing songs for the world. Your inner navigation always guides you. Nothing can stop you or keep you from your goal. Align with your purpose and power of your soul. Okay. So I think this comes back to you being yourself around this person. Obviously, you've gone through lessons. You have learned to grow. And intuitively, I feel like this is a person from your past. I need to get one more card. I'm sorry. I always say that. Coyote. Don't take things too seriously. Make time to play. Great wisdom comes from laughing at your own folly. Look out for traps and tricks of life and learn from them. Yes. So we do spend, or I always say we, but I mean me, an awful lot of time being serious about our careers and our lives and just everything that's going on. And it is important to have fun. Whether it's with yourself, whether you're doing a dance party, whether you're going out with your friends, whatever you're doing, it's important to have a good time. So, I hope this was helpful. I know it was really not the best way to get where we were going, but darn it, we got here. So, anyway, I hope you guys continue to have an amazing evening. Let me know if this resonates. Happy Mercury in retrograde, and I love you guys so much. And I will see you soon. Bye.